Right. Okay, guys. Good morning and welcome back. Let's start the class. Yesterday we did around three, uh, 3.5 hours regarding the revision of double entry system, and we did some parts of the primary book. I just gave you a mind map, including source documents and primary books regarding the transactions. In there are eight types of primary books we need to uh, consider when it comes to this lesson. Today I'm going to give you the formats as well as another thing. Let's do some examples, then after that we can move to the past papers. I told you in your past paper thing, these are the past papers, right? I filtered, but some are bit different. So right. Okay. So try to do some past paper questions in these things, right? So in here, EPFEDF also engage with these things. It is in the management lesson. So about the salary. So, but I'm going to do it, however, now as well. So then you can study it later as well. Now I have fully finished grade lesson 1 and lesson 2 revision plus past paper. Now you are fully aware with those things. Then going over පුළුවන් වෙන especially accounting equation, right? So once I finish this lesson, you will be able to do every question relevant to the prime interval. Got it? Send me a thumbs up. You will be able to answer the questions relevant to the prime interval books and the double entry system. All clear, right? Okay. So in here we need to discuss about VAT as well, discounts, right? Everything. But I gave you a chart. Hope you can remember. Business receive cash and checks. When the business receive cash and checks, the business issue receipt and record it in the cash receipt journal. Payment side we categorize into two: above petty cash level, check payments. Above petty cash level, we issue only checks. Below petty cash level, we issue uh, cash and coins. So above petty cash level depends on the business management. Can be 5,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000. It's depend on the business scale. So why there's a petty cash level? We identify small value payments. So small value payments we do through petty cash. Podi podi වියදම් තමයි petty cash කියලා කියන්නේ. So when we issue above petty when we issue checks, we record in the we record in the we issue a payment voucher and record in the cash payment journal. When the petty cash occur, we prepare petty cash payment voucher and we record in the petty cash journal, right? So we record in the petty cash journal. Yes. Then other than that, we discuss about purchase goods on credit basis. We prepare a purchase invoice, and we record in the purchase journal. Purchase goods can be returned, so we prepare a debit note, right? So we record in the return outwards journal. We can sell good on credit basis. When we sell goods on credit basis, we record in the sales. We prepare a sales invoice and record in the sales journal, right? When the customers return goods, right? So we prepare a credit note and record in the return inwards journal, and other transactions are recorded in the general journal, right? Okay, let's draw a map chart like this. Transaction, right with me, transaction, source document, and prime entry book. transaction. No counting process. First one is transaction. Then after that, source document. After that, prime entry book. After that, we record in the ledger. Look here, I'll give you enough time, right? First look, then I'll give you enough time. Number one, receipts of. Look here, can you please turn on the videos? Because I'm going to change the part. For the මෙතනත් ටිකක් ලියනවා, then you can have clear idea. Receipts of, don't write down, cash and checks, right? What is the source document we prepare? Receipt. We record in the cash receipt journal. Number two, payments by checks. The source document is payment voucher. We record in cash payment journal. Number two, the payments by check means above petty cash level. So අපි ලොකු ලොකු payments කරන්නේ check වලින්, right? Okay. Next one, payment by petty cash. Petty cash. Petty cash payment voucher. Petty cash payment voucher. Petty cash payment journal. Number four, purchase goods or inventory on credit basis, right? You know, purchase invoice. They record in the purchase journal. ගැම්මෙන් ඉන්න ඕනේ නිදි නෑ නේදලම. Number two, number five, return outwards. Which means purchase return. මතක තියාගන්න, we can return only the purchase. We can return only the credit basis purchase. We can return only the credit basis purchase. You know, debit note, debit note, right? So return outwards journal, right? Number six, sale of goods or inventory on credit basis, sales invoice, sales journal, right? Number 7, return inwards means sales return. Credit basis purchase can return by customer. Credit note. මම ඉස්සර මේක මතක තියාගත්තේ මෙහෙමයි. දැන් ඔයාලට පටලනවා සර් ඩෙබිට් නෝට් ක්‍රෙඩිට් නෝට් පාඩම් කරන්නේ කොහොමද? right? මං හිතුවේ යවනකොට හර එවනකොට බැර. එහෙම මතක තියෙනවා. යවනකොට හර එවනකොට බැර. තේරෙනවද? ඇහෙනවද? right? යවනකොට හර කියන්නේ අපි දැන් අපේ ජීවිතේ නරක දේවල් අපි අයින් කරනවා. ඒකට හර කරනවා. තේරෙනවද? right? ඒකට අපි ජීවිතේට හොඳ දේවල් දාගන්න. ඒ ජීවිතේට බැර කරගන්න. දැන් බැංකුවටත් බැර නෙවෙන්නේ මතකද අර බැංකුවේ ලයබිලිටි ප්‍රින්සිපල් එකෙන් තියෙන නිසා බැංකුවට සල්ලි වැටෙද්දි ක්‍රෙඩිට් නෙවෙන්නේ. තේරෙනවද? යවනකොට හර එවනකොට බැර. So when we return goods to the suppliers, credit basis return, right? We prepare හරබැර කියන්නේ මෙතන මේ ඩෙබිට් ක්‍රෙඩිට් කියන්නේ මේ හරබැර සංකල්පෙ නෙමෙයි මේ නෝට් එකක්. මේක කොලයක් මේක. තේරෙනවද? හරිද? ඒතර යවන ඩෙබිට් නෝට් කියන්නේ මේ ක්‍රෙඩිට් ඩෙබිට් නෙමෙයි. මේ නෝට් කියන්නේ නිකන් කොලයක්. It's just a piece of paper like this. clearly, right? තේරුණාද? දාන්න බාන්න thumbs up. එහෙම මතක තියාගන්න. යවනකොට හර එවනකොට බෑ. right? දැන් ඔක්කොම වෙනස් කරා. ඉස්සර තිබ්බේ හරබැර ඇතුළු ජීවිතය අධ්‍යාපනය කියන්නේ දිගයි කියලා. පස්සේ මම මේ easy accounting කියලා change කරා. right? right? යවනකොට හර මතක තියාගන්න. when we return goods to the suppliers, we prepare a debit note. When they return it, we prepare a credit note. මතක තියාගන්න. මේ දෙකම අපි හදන්නේ. මේ source documents ඔක්කොම අපි හදන්නේ. තේරුණා නම් දාන්න බාන්න thumbs up. මේ source documents ඔක්කොම අපේ business එක පැත්තෙන් හදන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? okay. So return inwards journal. Number 8, other transactions that are not included above. Journal voucher, and general. It's like this. Look here. තාම ඉවර නෑ. right? right? okay. Source document is to, it is an evidence to prove the transaction, right? So primary books are set of books to classify transaction. එක සමාන transaction එක සමාන පොත්වල ලියනවා. මේක evidence to prove the transaction. මේක කොල කෑල්ලක් විතරයි. මතක තියාගන්න. And every primary book name ends with journal. You can see there are 8 journal. Okay. Now, once we record all the transactions in prime entry books, we need to record in the ledger. Ledger is the place where we maintain all ledger accounts. මං ඊ සතියේ දුන්නා මතකද? EAE කියලා. Right? ඔයා දන්නවා since journals are performed only primary book function, it's not performing ledger account function. දැන් ඕලල් කොමර්ස් කරපු අය දන්නවා මේක සමහර ඒවා තියෙනවා මේ cash book petty cash book ඒව primary book function එක වගේම ledger account function එකක් perform කරනවා. Can you remember guys? In here journals perform only primary book function, entry book function. Because of that, both double entry. ඔයාලා එක transaction එකක් නිසා entries දෙකක් වෙනවා. Double entry should record in the ledger. Is it clear to you guys? Send me a thumbs up. Right? Yeah, one account should debit, one account should credit because of a transaction. All clear? Right? Okay, write this and raise your hands. Then we discuss about VAT and discounts. Once you finish, make sure to raise your hand. If there's any concern, you can ask. Finish it and raise your hands. Hurry up. يعني යවනකොට හර එවනකොට බැර. යවනකොට මොකද්ද? goods return කරද්දි debit. හරිද? එවනකොට එතකොට credit. When we return goods, purchase return debit. When customers return goods to us, we prepare what? Credit. All good, right? Okay, now before moving to VAT and discounts, again you need to have a clear idea about general ledger and the subsidiary ledger. This ledger, in another word, we call as general ledger. Write it. Ledger or the general ledger. General ledger. Ledger or the general ledger. This is. There are two things. General ledger or the ledger versus subsidiary ledger. General ledger and subsidiary ledger. Right? Now you know in the ledger there are ledger accounts, right? I will give the definitions later, right? To minimize the number of accounts in the ledger or the general ledger, we prepare subsidiary ledgers. උදව්වක් විදිහට තමයි ඒක එන්නේ. Right? For an example, we can take debtor subsidiary ledger. We can think in the debtor subsidiary ledger, think there are 100 think there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 debtors in the business as 1 2 3 4 debtor 1 debtor 2 debtor 3 debtor 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We separately maintain them, right? We separately maintain it, and we may record only one account, debtor control account, as debtor control account, right? කියලා මේ ඔක්කොම represent කරන්න. මේ ඔක්කොම දැන් සල්ලි හම්බුනොත් when we sell the goods to debtors, we debit debtors account by debtor asset increase. We sell the goods to the customers. Debtors are the one who purchase our goods on credit basis, right? So we debit the debtors accounts totally. The total summation of these sales we record in here likewise, right? In here there is only one entry, but debtors account debit, sales account credit to here, right? Sales account credit to here, because there is no any sales account in the debtor subsidiary. because it's there is only the single debtor accounts. But the board double entry record in the general ledger. In the ledger or the general ledger. තේරුණානම් දාන්න බාන thumbs up එක. General ledger. Hope you can read. ඒක වෙනම lesson එකක් පස්සේ කරනවා. This is just to I give a revision. And we can take creditor subsidiary ledger. Think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creditors. I'll take A, B, C, D, E, and F. Right? When we purchase goods from creditors, our liability increase, so we credit the creditor accounts. But in here we maintain creditor control account, creditor control account. So the total we credit to here, the total summation of purchases, and we debit the purchase in here. Purchase account debit under here. Why? The double entry in here, but there is only, this is only a single entry. Why? This subsidiary ledger is to reduce the number of accounts in the general ledger. Then this general ledger account will be shorter. It's very important. So what are the ledgers in here? Debtor control account, creditor control account, cash control account. Hope you can read. There is a thing, another things called cash control account. So cash වලට වෙනම තියනවද? ඒක මම ඊළඟ එකේ කියලා දෙන්න. Cash control account. Cash receipt journal and cash payment journal totals තමයි අපි මෙතනට දාන්නේ. Right? ඒක subsidiary ledger එකක්ම නෙමෙයි. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ cash වලට we maintain a control account as well. Easy create you guys. එච්චර වෙලා කිව්වේ අපි cash account නේ. But we maintain cash control account as well. Okay. Write it and raise your hands. Then let's go to the VAT. VAT and the receipt. I mean, yesterday අන්තිමට කරපු mind map එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් මල් ළඟ නෑනේ වීඩියෝ එක බලනවද වීඩියෝ එකේ අන්තිමට ඇති right okay Done. Once you finish, raise your hand. Tippa done. Right. Okay. Now you need to discuss about two things. Right. Don't write down. I'll discuss both at the same time. Right. I'll discuss both at the same time. Right. First one. Yeah. Right. Right. Value added tax. Tax we call as VAT in one word. Discounts. Right. Okay. What is a VAT now? Can anyone tell me? Who charge VAT? VAT is a tax charged by. Don't write down. Once I finish everything, I'll give enough time. Right? Inland Revenue Department. Inland Revenue Department. ආදායම් බදු දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව තමයි charge කරන්නේ. Department. On behalf of the government. It is a government institution. On behalf of the government, on the consumption of goods and services of customers. On the consumption of goods and services, goods and services of custom. Which means what? Now, think this is a inland revenue department. Inland revenue department. It's charged by the businesses. Businesses. Two things: business inputs and output. Inputs and output. So business can charge it from the consumers. Business can charge it from consumer. ඒක තමයි බිල යටින් එක තියෙන්නේ. So VAT is an indirect tax. Why? It can charge from the consumers. Clear to you guys? Right? ඒ කියන්නේ IRD එක business වලින් ගහන්නේ input output වලට. හැබැයි business වලට ඒක consumers ලගේ මොනවාද bill එකට transfer කරන්න. You know how much the current VAT rate? Current VAT rate. is 18%. So during the Gotabaya season, it reduced up to 18%. Likewise, sorry, 8%. Then now it's 18%. අඩු කරාම ගෝඨාභය කාලේ government ගේ revenue එක අඩු වෙලා there was economic, it was one reason for the economic crisis as well. Now they increased the tax up to 18%. And other things you need to refer threshold ඔක්කොම threshold කියන්නේ හැම business එකක්ම VAT වලට register වෙන්නේ නැහැ, not every business. Only specific things you can go to the internet and check it, because I'm not going to give it because this is just a revision. Go to the internet, just type VAT in Sri Lanka, you can see, right? So once you go there, you can see current from VAT rate 18%. You can refer everything in Inland Revenue Department website. Go to the Inland Revenue Department, දේශීය ආදායම් බදු දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව, right? Go to this website and check VAT. You can see value added tax, VAT is introduced by VAT 2022. This is the act, but there was many amendment. 2002 තමයි දුන්නේ. 2002 නම් බලන්න කී පාරක් amendment වෙලා තියෙනවද? 2003. ඒ කියන්නේ act එක අවුරුද්දෙන් එක එක අවුරුද්ද වල government වෙනස් කරනවා. මේ වෙනස් කරපු එක එකක් ගානේ ඔයා බලන්න ඕනේ නෑ. You don't need to check. So though it's introduced by 2002, there are many amendments. මේ හැම amend කරපු gazette එකක්ම ඔයාලට මේකේ තියෙනවා. Right? Let's see the latest now. Right? Enforcement to 1st of August 2002, VAT Act replaced the good and services tax. ඉස්සර තිබ්බ GST කියන VAT tax එක replace කරන්න තමයි මේ VAT කියන එක අඳුනලා දුන්නේ, which was almost similar tax on consumption of goods and services. It's charge of the consumption of goods and services. It is a VAT on domestic consumption of goods and services. It's only the domestic, රට ඇතුලේ වෙන goods and service consumption. The goods imported into Sri Lanka and goods and services supply within the territorial remit of Sri Lanka are subject a matter of this. ලංකාවට ගේන goods දැන් ඔය වාහන පිටරටින් ගියද්දි VAT එකක් ගන්නවා. ඒ ලංකාව ඇතුළේනේ use කරන්නේ. තේරෙනවද ළමයි? තේරෙනවා නම් දාන්න බන්න thumbs up. Right? And goods and services supply within Sri Lanka limit are subject matter of this tax. It is a multi-stage tax levied on the incremental value at every stage in the production and distribution chain of goods and services. This tax is borne by final or the ultimate consumer. Borne කියන්නේ දරනවා. Consumer තමයි දරන්නේ, right? Of goods and services. It is an indirect tax, and the government will receive at the end through the intermediary suppliers in the chain of production and distributors an amount equal to the amount paid by the final consumer. එක හම්බෙන්නේ business වල. There are certain suppliers of goods and services exempt from VAT as mentioned in the part 2 of the first schedule of VAT Act. ඔයාට පුළුවන්, you can go to the you can see eligibility for VAT, value added tax, excluding chargeability on financial services, manufacturers, importers, service providers. මේගොල්ලෝ මේකට subject වෙනවා. හැබැයි ඒකේ threshold තියෙනවා මේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ තියෙන VAT threshold. You can see. Can you hear me guys? Right? Are you there? Threshold. මේ තියෙන VAT threshold එක ඔයාලට පේනවා. Value of taxable supply of goods and services other than the financial service by any person including wholesale or retail, right? ඒ කියන්නේ retail wholesale වෙලා තියෙන අය, හැබැයි exceed 15 million of a quarter, exceed 60 million for 12 months. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ business එකේ, right? මොනවාද 60 million sale එකක් හරි, right? අවුරුද්දට 60 million, ඒ කියන්නේ quarter, අවුරුද්දට quarters කීයද? 4යිනේ. quarter එකකට 15යි, මිලියන 15ක්, right? sale එකට වඩා වැඩි වුණොත් තමයි VAT වලට ඒගොල්ලෝ register වෙන්න ඕනේ. if not, no need. send me a thumbs up if it is clear. දැන් ගෙවල් ළඟ සිල්ලර කඩේ ඉච්චර නැති නිසා ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තේරුණා නම් දාන්න බාන්න thumbs up. Right? Sale එක right? මාස 3ට for quarter means කාර් තුනේ. There are 4 quarters in an year. In one quarter, the sale should exceed 15 million, right? So for 12 months, which means during the 4 quarters, the sale should exceed 60 million. Value of supply of financial services by special institution or other person. Again, මූල්‍ය සේවා දෙනවා නම් exceed 3 million per quarter, exceed 12 million per annum. මොකද financial services එකක් දෙන එකට අවුරුද්දට මිලියන 12 පයින්නවා. දැන් අතන මිලියන 60ක් කියන ලක්ෂ 600ක්. Voluntary registration, irrespective of the registration threshold, any person who carried on or carried out at a taxable supply who can make an application for voluntary. ඒ දෙකට අමතරව voluntary පුළුවන්. ඔයගොල්ලෝ economics කරද්දී ඌව නිකන් උගන්වනවා. ඌවට ඉතින් ඕනි VAT zero rate තියෙනවා. අපි goods export කරද්දී VAT ගහන්නේ නැහැ because government need to encourage the exports. Why? When the goods are exported to foreign countries, they bring dollars to Sri Lanka. It is a good situation because Sri Lanka was lack of dollars in the past. So now, when in the past also there was zero VATs for exports, right? And we check the standard rate about then from 2024 April 1st 18%. One 8 තිබ්බා. ඊට පස්සේ 12 තිබ්බා. 15 තිබ්බා. ආයි 8ට අඩු කරා මට මතක විදියට ගෝඨාභයගේ කාලේ. කොහොම එක එක විදියට. Financial service වලට VAT එක බලන්න දැන් තියෙන 18%, right? The same. Registration කොහොමද කරන්නේ? ඒවා නිකන් තියනවා. දැන් ආයෙත් මම note එකක් දෙන්න ඕනද මේකෙන් කියනවා. Right? Due dates කොහොමද? Right? So you can see දැන් ඕවා නිකන් ඕන නම් මේකට ගිහිල්ලා මේ new amendment එක මේක you can see. So this amendment 2025 අවුරුදු ඒප්‍රිල් 11 කරපු amendment එක new government එක. මේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් amendments කරන්නේ ඔය rates උයි කවුරුද VAT threshold එකට අයිති වෙන්නේ. threshold එක කියන්නේ සීමාවෙ ඉන්න අය තමයි register වෙන්නේ. ඒ බදු දැලට අහු කරගන්න කට්ටිය තමයි threshold එක කියලා. තේරෙනවද? Right? You can see, just refer if you need. විදියක් තියෙනවා try එකක් දෙන්න. Right? එච්චර I'm not going to deeply. You can see in here the things in here. පොඩක් අර ඒක ගැසට් කියන්නේ අර ගැසට් කරනවනේ government. ඒතර තමයි enforce වෙන්නේ. Right? So you can see this act me value added tax. Right? You can see this be enacted by the Parliament of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka as follows. You can see මෙන්න මෙතන තියෙනවා මේ එක එක ඒවා define කරලා තියෙනවා. Right? කවුද මේ persons, right? අදාළ වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේවා එහෙම ලොකුවට පාඩම් කරන්න ඕනේ. For tax කියන එක deeply we are going to discuss, they are going to ask it, right? Now simply when it comes to business accounts, right, VAT is a business liability. VAT is a business liability. VAT business liability. Right? Business can set off VAT. Set off means, now think, this is a business. This business එක VAT වලට register වුණොත් විතරයි they can set off. What is the term called set off? Think this business is VAT registered. මේක හොඳට අහගන්න මොකද past papers වල ඕන තරම් තියෙනවා. අපි accounting equation වලත් කරා මම හරිනේ. Can you remember? Send me a think this business is a VAT registered business. Right? There are two kinds of VAT. Input VAT. Input VAT. And there's another thing, output VAT. What is the term called input and output? Think the business purchase 100 worth of goods. මේ සෙල් කරපු බිස්නස් එකත් වැට් වලට රෙජිස්ටර්ඩ්. ඒතර ඒගොල්ලෝ වැට් කියලා 18 දාලා 118 තමයි අපිට දුන්නේ. තේරුණාද? දැන් මම එයාගේ goods වල value එක මේ supplier ගේ goods වල value එක. This is supplier. I'll write S. In here you can see customer. This is customer C. Input VAT means this. දැන් මෙයා purchase මෙයාගෙන් we concern from our business perspective. We purchase 100 worth of goods, including 18 VAT. The total purchase is VAT included purchase is 180. Think we made a sale to the consumer. Our value is 200. හැබැයි අපි VAT register නම් හැම එකටම we charge 18%. එතකොට මෙතන 36. So we need to sell VAT included sell. VAT included sale. Right? දැන් මේ VAT එක අපි මෙයාට ගෙවන්නේ. මේ VAT එක මෙයා අපිට හම්බ වෙනවා. යා මට දෙන්නේ ගවර්න්මන්ට් එකට නෙමෙයි. මම තමයි මෙයාගෙන් අරගෙන ගවර්න්මන්ට් එකට දෙන්නේ. Right? මේක මම මෙයාට දෙන්නේ. මොකද මෙයානේ සේල් එක කරන්නේ. මෙයාගෙන් මම purchase එක. So VAT is a liability account. We maintain VAT control account. VAT control account because we can set off. Right? Then අපි sell කරද්දී this is a liability account. This is a liability account. Increase credit, decrease debit. Right? Okay. So when we sell our goods, our VAT liability increase. Why? අපි sell කරලා collect කරගත්ත VAT, we need to give it to the government. So VAT included sale is 36. We gave 18 rupees to this person. මොකද එයා sale එක කරත් එයාගෙන් අපි ගත්තා එයා VAT එක ගත්ත අපෙන් 108. So අපි when we pay VAT to another party, we can claim it from the government. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් හිතන්න මම එයාගෙන් ගත්ත VAT 36, මම කාට හරි VAT දුන්නා 18. ඒක මට ඒ දෙක set off කරලා balance එක තමයි government එකට දෙන්නේ. මම 36 government එකට දෙන්න liable නෑ. මොකද VAT එක මට අනිත් එක්කෙනාට transfer කරන්න පුළුවන්. It is an indirect tax. මේකෙන් මට ආපු VAT එක 36ම මම government එකට දෙන්නේ නෑ. There's a දේවා දනවා 36න් ගත්තොත් මම government එකට දෙන්න තියෙන්නේ 18 rupees. ඇයි 18 දෙන්න තියෙන්නේ? මොකද මම 36ක් ආවට මට 36ක් ආවට මම 18ක් දීලා තිනවා තව බිස්නස් එකට. මම balance එක තමයි මේව කරන්නේ. Input, this is an input tax. In here you can see, sorry, this is output VAT. Credit පැත්තේ output VAT. ඇයි output VAT අපිට හම්බෙලා අපි government එකට දෙන්නේ. Debit side එකේ input VAT. When we pay VAT, we can set off from the output. Send me a thumbs up if it is clear. Right? Set off color balance amount we pay to the government. Hope it's clear to you. Right? If there's any concern, send it to me. Write it up to and raise your hands, then I'll give you the double entries. Because make sure our purchase and sale, our income and expense accounts, we identify not with the VAT. VAT අයින් කළා තමයි අපි identify කරන්නේ. Right? VAT is a business liability and we can set off. ඕක ආයි බැරි වෙන්න බෑ. This is the second no third time I'm telling to you. Right? දැන් අපි past tense කරද්දි හැම එකේම තියෙනවා. Finish it and raise your hands. Sorry. Could give you in a double entries relevant to the wet as well. So because of that, write it and raise your hand. Once you finish, raise your hands. Once you finish, raise your hands. And I'm going to start new two badges for IGCSE from this one. If you know someone who willing to join, you can share this. I'll send it to the WhatsApp group as well, right? So don't share till that. I will share it with the caption as well, right? So, okay, guys, I'm going to start new two badges for මම දැනටමත් එකක් යනවා මේ ජූන් එක මගේ IGCSE accounting, the edexcel O level account, right? uh, uh, ඔක්තෝබර් නොවැම්බර් මේ ජූන් එක්සෑම්ස් වලට ෆිසිකල් ඔන්ලයින් දෙකීම තියෙන තේරුණා ඔන්ලයින් නම් අපේ ඉන්ස්ටිටියුට් එකෙන් යන්නේ ෆිසිකල් මම මේ මෙතන තැනක් තියෙනවා right clear thumbs up I'll share it to you. Okay, guys, understood? Send me a thumbs up. Cover done කෙනෙක්. Edexcel, it's just Edexcel O level, nah? Not A level. The current වැටේ box කළ current VAT 18%. මේ threshold අර මං කිව්ව අර threshold එක ලියාපදිංචි වෙන්න ඕන තියෙන්න ඕන threshold එක ඒක නිකන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලා ගන්න කියලා මං ලියන්නේ නැහැ this මේ අර register වෙන්න ඕන thing. It means like this threshold, VAT threshold කියන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ ලියාපදිංචි සීමාව මෙන්න මේ දේවල් තියෙන අය රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන්න ඕන. මිලියන 20කට වඩා මෙච්චර වැඩි අය තියෙන අය VAT වල රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන්න ඕන. තේරෙනවද? That is the term threshold. All clear? Right. So after that, I'm going to give you the things in here, right? Right. Right. Let's write double entries. Look here first now, then I'll give you double entry. Right. Right. So purchase or input VAT. Don't write, huh? Sale or output VAT. Right. When we purchase, you know, purchase account debit in here. Purchase account එකට දාන්නේ 100. මේකත් එක්ක බලන්න 100. Right. Purchase value is 100. VAT control account එකට යනවා 18. මොකද අපි purchase කරද්දී අපි දෙන VAT we can set off our VAT liability decrease. Creditor control account. Creditor control account. Credit 118,000. Full amount. 18. When we sell goods, then අපි creditor again මේ අපි think this is a credit basis purchase. We need to give the full amount to him. VAT එක. When we purchase, when we sell goods, debtor control account. I'm going to control account එකටත් වෙන subsidiary ledger එකට වෙනමනේ. Debit 236. Debtor need to pay the full amount. But our VAT control account credit 36, including the VAT term. This is VAT. When we charge VAT, it is a liability to the business. Sales account credit 200. Our actual sale is 200. Is it clear to you guys? Right. Another thing, another two I'm right. Hope it's clear to you. Send me a thumbs up. Hope it's understandable to you. Send me a thumbs up. Right. Purchase return, VAT on purchase return. and VAT on sales return. හිතන්න අපි ගත්ත 118 වලින් ගත්ත 118 වලින් we need to we return 70. ඒකේ තියෙන VAT එක this is the return value. ඒකේ තියෙන VAT අපි return කරනවා 70. ඒකේ තියෙන VAT එක 10 කියලා හිතන්නකො. ඒතර අපි totally 80 ඒවා return කරනවා. හිතන්න return කරනවා 80, right? ඒ 80 ඇතුලේ right 70 තමයි purchase value එක VAT නැති ගාන. VAT එක 10. අපි sell කරපු 236 වලින් ඒගොල්ලෝ customer අපිට return කරනවා 125. ඒකේ return කරන value එක 115 100 25 තමයි VAT එක. Just think out the returning price VAT එක. Now how to record it? The total value is 18 here. අපි supplier return කරන. So creditor control account debit. අයි අපේ return කරද්දි when we purchase liability increase creditor control account credit. When we return it totally creditor control account debit 80. අපි purchase කරද්දි we pay VAT and our VAT liability decrease. But when we return it from that value we need to increase the liability. Return purchase කරද්දි set off කරන්න පුළුවන් නිසා අපි VAT liability එක අඩු කරා. ඒක දැන් අපි return කරද්දි we need to increase again VAT liability. VAT control account credit 10. Return outwards account මං කිව්වා return කරද්දි ඊයේ කියලා දුන්නා. Outwards account credit 7. You know when we purchase it purchase expense increase, when we return it purchase expense decrease, but we identify it as in a separate account for return outwards. ඊයාවනතේ record එක බලන්න. Right? Then in here you can see return inwards account debit 25. In here return inwards account debit 25. When we sell goods sales income increase. When it return income decrease we identify it as here the returning price is 100. VAT control account debit 25. ඇයි අපි sell කරද්දි අපි VAT ගන්න නිසා VAT liability increase කරා. එයා අපිට return කරද්දි තාම payment එක කරලා නැහැ නේ ළමයි. පස්සේනේ payment එක. මොකද first we sell credit basis goods then they return, after that balance amount they pay for the balance. තාම ගෙවලා නැහැ. ඒක නිසා සල්ලි තාම අපිට ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. sell කරපු ගමන් ඒගොල්ලෝ return කරනවානේ හරිය නැත්තම්. ඊට පස්සේනේ payment එක. Right? So debtor control account credit 120. Send me a thumbs up if it is clear to you. Right? මම ඊයේ කියලා දුන්නා return inwards return outwards account. Write it and raise your hand. දැන් ආය ඩිස්කවුන්ට්ස් බැරි වුණොත් උස්සලා පොලේ ගහනවා ඈ. right. Okay. පාටිය ගන්න ඉතින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ එන්න දවසක් දායි. මොකක් හරි කරු. right. ඔයගොල්ලෝ එන්නේ නැහනේ. හොයාගන්නම්ම දවසක් දාගෙන ඉන්න. right. මට කියන්න දවසක් අම්මෝ කිව්විද? right. Yeah, let's see. Right. Okay, I'll see. Discounts. What is the term called discount? Discounts means reduction in price. Right. There are two types of discounts. You know, trade discount and cash discount. Right. This is also reclassified as discount received and discount allowed. Trade discount received, trade discount allowed. Cash discount received, cash discount allowed. Likewise, there are four types: trade discount received, trade discount allowed, cash discount received, and cash discount allowed. Clear to you? Allowed. ED. Now let's see. Think this is the business, right? So discounts mostly engage with stocks, right? Business purchase stocks and sell stocks, right? Purchase can be either cash purchase and purchase can be either credit purchase. කල්නුත් කියලා දුන්නා. Stocks can be sold to the consumers, cash sales and credit sale, right? Trade discount means reduction in listed price, right? Trade discounts not taking to accounts, which means what? Now think, when we made cash purchase or credit purchase, or when we sell cash sale or credit sale, right? හිතන්න මෙයා purchase කරද්දී ගහලා තිබ්බේ price එක 100, 10ක් අඩු කරලා අපිට දුන්න 90ට. cash purchase. credit purchase වලදී 1000 ගහලා තිබ්බේ 100ක් අඩු කරලා 900ට දුන්නා. The purchase price. These two are the purchase price. හිතන්න මෙතනදී ගහලා තිබ්බේ ගාන 2000යි. අපි 200ක් අඩු කරලා මෙයාට cash sell කරා 800. Right? Then this is 2800. We deduct 300, so the selling price is 2500. Easy, clear to you? Understand? Right? Okay, just listen now. Right. Now, since trade discounts are not taken into accounts, right? Our double entries, right? So for cash purchase, you know, I'll take this as 1, and this is as 2, this is an 3, and this is an 4, right? Cash discount, trade discounts can be happen in everything, in cash purchase or credit purchase, cash sale or credit sale. These two are, this 1 and 2 are, 1 and 3. These are trade discount received. හම්බුණානේ. දැන් අපිට credit basis purchase දෙන අය විතරයි we identify as creditors. Trade receivables. So trade payable, TP, I'll write it as trade payable. The one who purchase our stocks on credit basis we concern as trade receivables, TR. Understood? 2 and 4, it is trade discounts allowed. Allowed means we have given. මේ 200 දීලා තියෙන්නේ cash දීලා එවිලම ගන්න අයට මේ පස්සේ සල්ලි දෙන්නම් කියලා පොරොන්දු වෙච්ච අයට දුන්න discounts. Right? So when it comes to the double entries in one, right? You know, I'll take double entries 2, 3 and 4. The first one, cash purchase. Purchase account debit. Cash account, cash control account. Then can cash control account. ඒ කියලා පස්සේ කියන්නේ credit. කීයද? 100 නෙමෙයි. Since trade discounts are not taking to accounts, we concern the after discount amount 90. Send me a thumbs up if it is clear. Credit basis purchase, purchase account debit 900, right? Trade receivables account, trade receivables account credit 900. Sorry, trade payables. So trade payables. Goods deny creditors. Trade payables. When we sell goods on credit base, cash basis, cash control account debit 800 after discount amount. This is 1800, right? 1800. Sales account credit 1800. Credit sale, trade receivables account debit 2500, right? Sales account credit 2000. Trade discount, the trade debtors are assets, creditors are liability. Trade payables or the creditors are liability. Trade receivables or debtors are assets. Clear to you guys? Send me a thumbs up. Now in here you know to, when you are writing from the beginning, මෙතන තව ඔයා rule මේකේ ඇඳලා 6ක් 7ක් ඉඳ තියන්න ඕනේ. තේරුණා නම් දාන්න බලන්න. මේකේ ඇඳලා rule 6ක් මොකද තව එනවා දැන් cash discounts තාම කියලා දුන්නේ. තේරුණාද දාන්න බලන්න thumbs up. Right? Hello, can you hear me? Right? මෙතන තව rule 6 7ක් ඉඳ තියලා මේ මෙතන ටිකක් ලියලා raise hand එකක් දාන්න බලන්න උඩින් නම් ලියාගෙන. Then I'll give you about the cash discount. Done? Oh, you need more time. Once you finish, let me know. Trade discounts are not taken into account. Now, cash discounts only can be happen with the credit purchase or credit sale. මේ discounts අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියන්න කියලා නෑ. With the cash discounts can be there or only the trade discounts or anything, right? Once you finish, raise your hand. Right. Okay. Right. Next one. Now, I'm just keeping the last two as well. Other- Now, the supplier or our trade payable impose a condition, right? Now, I'm paying later, another date, not today, but in here, payment same day, to pay later. He made a condition, you purchase 900 worth of goods. If you pay within 10 days, if you pay within 10 days, or anyhow, within 10 days, you only need to pay 850. Means further deducting 50. I purchase 900 worth of food. If you pay within 10 days, you only need to pay 50 rupees, right? So this this debtor or trade receivable made the payment later. I'm imposing condition, if you pay within 15 days from this 2500, you only need to pay 200 for 2400. Further, I'm deducting 100 from the debtor. What is a cash discount? Cash discount means to collect cash immediately, allowing cash discount for credit transaction. Then trade discounts එන්නේ sale කරද්දී හරි purchase කරද්දී. Sell කරද්දී. Cash discounts එන්නේ cash collect කරගන්න. තේරුණා නම් දාන්න බලන්න. දැන් ආයෙ බැරි වෙන්න. Right? Cash discounts take into account. If I take only, it's only relevant to 3 and 4 transaction. 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4. But මේ මෙතන ඉස්සෙල්ලා දාපු numbers වැරදි මං. 1 මෙතන 3 වෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? This should be 3. Right? This should be 3. කලින් කරපු එක මෙතන 2 මෙතන 4 බාන් numbers ආ 1 2 3 and 4. Easy creative. Right? Now, right? I recorded in the payable account as 900 in here when I'm purchased. In here, I recorded receivable account as 2500 when it comes to in here. But I'm paying only 850 if I pay within 10 days. Right? Hey guys. If I take the third one, right? You can see this 50 and 100 I want to take accounts because initially I recorded as 900 in here. Now I need to record 850. Initially I record 2500 in here, but now I'm going to reduce the price up to 2400. Right? Then mama accounts and do. This is trade payables, trade receivables. Trade payables වල purchase කියලා තියෙනවා 900 credit side එක. Trade receivables වල sales කියලා තියෙනවා 2005. But in here I'm going to pay only 850. So cash control account credit 850. Cash control account 800. Yeah, එපා කියපු 50 I have to concern as discount receive. It is an income to the business. නැත්තම් මේ close වෙන්නේ discount received account credit 50. දැන් මේ මෙතන දැම්මේ credit entry දෙක කොහෙටද යන්නේ කියලා. debit පැත්තේ දාන්නේ credit entry. Trade receivables account debit 900 totally. Right? එතන debit වෙනවා 900 totally. Entries දෙකකට credit වෙනවා. Accounts දෙකකට credit වෙනවා. Easy creative send. Hope it's understood. Right? Number 4. Right? Now if I ask you only the double entry relevant to discount received account debit discount received account credit, it is an income increase. Discount received account credit 50. Creditor control account debit 50. There are two entries now. In the cash payment, cash control account credit 850. Creditor control account debit means trade receivables. If you miss this, I'll write trade payables. Trade payables. So trade payables. Receivables mind trade payables. Trade payables. Trade payables. අපිට ගෙවන්න තියෙන්නේ. Right? Cash ගෙවද්දි cash control account credit 850. Trade payables account debit 850. When the discount received account credit 50. Trade payables account debit 50. මේ දෙක merge වෙලා තමයි මේ එකකට දාන්නේ. ඔට ඕනනම් ආයේ cash උත් වෙනම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. I'm not right. So when it comes to cash, cash control account credit 850, trade payables account debit 800. Then මෙතන I purchased 800, 2,500 worth of, sorry, I made a sale 2,500 worth of goods, right? I'm receiving the payment only for 2,400. Cash control account debit. Cash debit entry මෙතන දාන credit cash control account debit 2,400. Discount allowed account 100. It is an expense to the business. Discount allowed account debit 100. Trade receivables account. Totally එයාට එපා කියපු ගාන එයා දුන්න ගානේ දෙකෙන්ම trade receivables account එක අඩු. Right? You can see if I ask you the double entry only relevant to the trade discount allowed account debit 100, trade receivables account credit 100. Right? Easy to send me a thumbs up. එයා දෙන්නේ 2,400 එපා කියපු එක අපිට discount received is an income. This discount received is an income to the business. This is an discount received. This is cash discount received. This is an income to the business. ගෙවන්න තියෙන ගාණෙන් 50ක් අඩු. හම්බෙන්න තියෙන ගාණෙන් අපි 100ක් අඩු කරාම it is an expense to the business. This is cash discount allowed, cash discount received. Send me a thumbs up. Okay. When you are writing this, just keep මේ account එක එන්න කලින් තව rule 3ක් විතර ඉඩ තියන්න අර cash එකක් දාන්න. මේක තමයි summary එක. ඒ summary එක split වෙලා තියෙන විදිහ යටින් දෙකකට ලියමු. ඒක තමයි summary. ඒ entry 3 හැදෙන්නේ entry 2කට total එක. මේක ලියලා කොටු කරගන්න යටට තව දෙකක් ලියන්න. තව එකක් එනවා මෙතන. ලියලා raise and finish it and raise and then I'll give you another. I mean, before drawing the ledger account, keep another 3 lines blank. 3-4 lines.
Sir, sir,
Tell me.
අර මේක ලියන්න අර අර උල් හයක් ඉඳ තියෙන
ඔව් ඒකේ තමයි මෙන්න මේක අඳින්නේ. මේ කෑල්ල විතරයි. ඊට පස්සේ අර trade discounts ලිව්වට පස්සේ යටින් මේ ටික ලියන්න. අර rule 6ක් විතර තියන්න කිව්වේ මේ ටික අඳින්න විතරයි. right? rule 6 ඇතුලේ මේ ඔක්කොම ලියන්න බෑ. right? Once you finish, raise your hand. All good? Shall I erase the part? වහිනවද කියලා අහලා තිනවා. වහින්නේ පායනවා. ඒ රෑ නම් බස්. රත්නපුරේ තත්ත්වය මොකද? නාය යාම මෙහෙම. අන්දිල් හොඳින් ඉන්නවා නේද? රත්නපුර කියන නම આવුත් අපිට ඔළුවට එන්නේ දෙකයි. එක්ක මැණි. එහෙම නැත්නම් නාය යනවා. නේද? ඔය ලොකේෂන් දාලා තියන්න කෝකටත් ලයිව් ලොකේෂන්. අදිස්සියවත් අර නිකන් එකපාර සිංගාලා ලොකේෂන් එක මාරුනොත් ඒ කියන්නේ යනවා වගේ. Right. Be faster, faster. Now it's almost 9:50. Only one thing. Hold on. Right. Now write the last part in here. Till we haven't discussed about the 8 types of primary books. I'll discuss it in later. Right. Okay. Then after that, write about cash payment, trade payables account, debit 800, cash control account, credit 800. මේ දෙකේ summary එකක් තමයි උඩ තියෙන්නේ. දෙකේම trade payables debit. The total we took 900. Two credit entries. In here, cash control account, debit 2400, trade receivables account, credit 2004. This is the summary of this is the total of about thing, right? Finish it and raise your hand. Shall low hold your raise hands. Finish it. Now we have done about the VAT control account summary, discounts, and next week before starting the past paper by taking like 1 hour, I'm going to discuss about the
Yes, sir.
oh
අන්තිමටල්ලිව ට්‍රේඩ් පේබල් කොන් ඩෙබිට් 850
oh
එතොට ඩිස්කවන්්
නෑ නෑ මේ entries දෙක තමයි එකක් වෙන්නේ. මේ discounts වෙනම cash pay කරන එක වෙනම. මං කියලා තියෙන්නේ
හරි සර්
මේක එක නම් මේක දෙක නම් මේක ඇවිල්ලා 1+2 දෙකම එකතු කරලා තියෙනවා. මං කියන එක තේරෙනවද? මේක 3 නම් මේක 4 නම් මේක 3+4 දෙකේම සමරි. මේ ඇවිල්ලා ඩිස්කවුන්ට් හම්බෙන එක ඩිස්කවුන්ට් රිසීව්ඩ් එක. මේ ඇවිල්ලා කෑෂ් පේමන්ට් එක. මේක ඇවිල්ලා කෑෂ් පේමන්ට් with discount. Clearly with discount. In here also you write this is discount allowed, cash receipt, discount cash receipt with while allowing discount. Done, finish it and raise your hand. Sorry. Faster, faster. Whole thing. Right? Now you should be able to understand discounts that no more again revisions are. No more against revision. Right? Again only when we are near to the examination. And may call right? Okay, now next tomorrow I'm going to continue the bank reconciliation, and I'll inform about the seminar series as well. You know, right? So we finish control account, and then bank reconciliation still we are discussing. Then the error correction, right? Okay. This is enough for today. I'll send it, right? This is give me few days because I need to give a perfect everything. Don't worry, right? I'll pass because Kannada money, right? I'll give you. Okay, let's meet on tomorrow, 8 a.m. Thank you for the participation. Bye. God bless.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.